about to begin. On the set, be careful what you wish for versus Bubble Team.
Careful what you wish.
Wish for. Sorry, did I say wish? Sorry.
Range Blast a wiper on the side of Bubble Team now. And yeah, Rapid Pro Deco and Heavy Edit.
Yeah, Splat and Rapid Pro Deco, as you said. They've got a splash as well, so that's some nice paint. And Slosher for strikes. Of course, it's a wiper from Dory as well. They do have a massive actual wiper as well, we should say.
Yeah, it's a
massive physical wiper.
Bigger than most people. Dory has to back up. Early control here for it's already set up on the stack. Dory's already going in actually. Yeah. With the hammer.
Just about able to get the hammer out.
Get one out. Doesn't break the top of it by head. I think
they are not dealing with the hammer. Oh no. Goes all the way.
It's now neutral on zone. It's a trade on zone as well. 2 trades on zone. It's still 2v2. And yeah, Bubble Team unable to get the retake.
Yeah, I think Dory kind of swam in there, maybe looking for a splat, but then backed out, and it kind of cost them because they got splatted. At that point, they should have committed, but it did delay it at least a little bit.
Crab gets the pick early. It's going to be a bit hard to retake now. They kind of lost their specials. They're kind of relying on Kraken. They're going to have to rely on Kraken to retake here.
Yeah, they're struggling to get back in.
Out comes the Stamp. Oh, gets the bait.
There's one.
Stamp goes out. It's thrown immediately at the wall. 2 down. They just need to paint the zone now. It's just blacklight.
That should be the zone back, at least for Bubble Team, and it is. So this game's not going to be over immediately. Bubble Team have a chance, and they've got 2 down now for the other team, and they're bunched up quite hard.
I mean, it's in the flank right now. Are they actually going to? Are they going to commit to flank here?
I don't know if they know this edit is there.
Oh, they don't know.
Coming out.
Because they can't. Yeah, jumps out.
Yeah,
that's a good jump.
They do have their caller up, so yeah, smart play. Back up, get the caller out to the team.
Well, Bubble Team's in a pretty good position now. They're only special that be careful your wishes for strikes. They're not relying on that right now.
Yeah, the pencil.
And the splash goes down.
Pencil had just brought out the caller as well, so they have that. They lost the range blaster. Not sure if they were called it up, and the zone does go back to be careful what you wish for. Now 2 down.
Hammer is used on flank stack on no one, and then promptly gets shot through. So, okay, and there's a wipe for the side of be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, it is a wipe for be careful what you wish for. Bubble Team get it below 50 though. It's quite a nice push. They can definitely do that again. They've just got to avoid these specials for now. The crab tank is out. Stamp ready.
Whoa!
Okay.
Those are my favorite kind of hammer throws where it hits a crab on the head. FLM here on the rapid, backing away. I've got 2 down. Wiper is running into zone. Gets killed very quickly. Be careful what you wish for. Has no penalty left here. They're going to get a lot of points.
Yeah, some Bubble Team players just kind of dropping in. 2 down though. 2 down. Be careful what you wish for. They have
the Kraken's out. The Kraken's out. They can't paint.
They can't paint. It's got to be the pencil, but they're not able to.
Be careful what you wish for. Takes game 1.
Yeah, solid game from them. They almost KO'd straight away, but Bubble Team just got a couple of picks to bring it back and got a hold of their own. But once Be Careful What You Wish For came back, they just held it.
That's the problem with double backline, isn't it? You're able to just get spaced out so easily. You're kind of relying on your specials to move them. And yeah, that was a problem for Bubble Team, it felt like.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is it's a tough choice. You know, you have to be very good with those weapons. Very coordinated in a game where, you know, once players are just getting cornered, they're going to rush you down most of the time.
Yeah.
Like if you're not hitting all of your shots, especially on the Rapid Pro, then you're definitely going to struggle.
I'd be surprised if they don't run the same thing again, actually, because it's Tower Control and Ingbot Art Academy coming up next. So, you know, it's a blaster on a blaster map. Maybe not the best blaster for it, but you know, it still counts. And if they're struggling to get in that much, you can just rely on your spotter to go in, which is, you know, like it can work, especially if they can't push you afterward. Will Bubble Team make a change in that comp though? Will Dory go like a junior?
Yeah, it's definitely possible on Tower. I just realized I was talking about Edit and Rapid Pro, forgetting that was the team that won. So clearly they're good on their 2 backline weapons. But yeah, will there be some changes on the other team? I don't think any of them were like, it may be a bit more kind of staggering from them rather than the weapons. I think at the end they got a bit desperate and kind of dropped in 1 by 1.
It was I think the reason they couldn't win the paint off or pressure them was just because the Kraken's out.
Yeah.
And they couldn't. They had the advantage, but it was in Kraken, so they just couldn't paint.
Yeah, the Kraken was out and the pencil couldn't quite get their in count in time.
You know what? Mr. Egg 73 plays range blaster. Will FLM go to Zimmy or something so they can do bubble and range?
Yeah,
that's
they could do
question.
both possibly.
I think it's doable here. I'm more interested to see what Bubble Team's doing though, because they are taking a while to ready up. I think it might be changing something here.
Yeah, Rona might be switching to another weapon. We'll see. They're the last one to ready up at least. But we're about to go into game 2. It is 1-0. So be careful what you wesh, according to the the overlay. It is be careful what you wesh for versus Bubble Team. Game 2 is tower control, ink block.
No, they're keeping it. Okay. Pencil, much more paint heavy on the side of Bubble Team there.
Yeah, I like that switch. I like that switch. Double shot, one with strikes, which is a nice tower stopper. Dory sticking on that wiper. I like to see Dory committed a bit more when they push in with that, because sometimes they push in and just backed up immediately. I wanted to kind of just keep going, even if you trade. You know, one pick is not bad for.
Absolutely not. It's pretty much just a neutral right now. Both teams have to both teams running, pushing with it. One goes down inside. Oh, it's a trade. Then violent to trade. Another trade.
Everyone's just
just a 2v2 now. Bubble Team takes tower and then gets punished very quickly. It's now just the pencil on the side of Bubble Team. I assume they're going to take tower.
Yeah, not quite. This Zuka comes out.
The Zuka gets the pick on. That was an interesting pick there.
Double. It's 4v2 now to the other way. It's swung back to Bubble Team, and they might have a chance to push this tower now. Don't know if they have any specials ready. Out comes the crab. Not sure if they know a shot is right below them. Just going to play them a bit. Get to the first checkpoint, but they lose 2 players now. And Dory still being aggressive. I don't think that was the time for it, but Dory goes on the run.
I was going to mention that. It's just Rono, I believe, on the side of Bubble Team there. Always pops, be careful what you wish for. They might be able to get a good push here. They're all out of slashes. Secret popped early, misses one, fires in the air, first second.
It is super, it can work sometimes.
Yeah,
not in that case.
You might want to aim at the enemy though. Yeah. The tower is stopped though, they do hold lead. Bubble Team do hold lead here. It's not a very big one, but they got the strikes for the push here.
It's the kind of feedback I give myself. You've got to aim at the enemy. You're not doing that.
It might be a good idea, I think. I think you're just going to fire and avoid it. Right? Wow, the T-Tech is really trying to get on the plat here. There's multiple dropping into mids on the side of Be Careful What You Wish For. They're getting punished for it really hard. The Zuka's out, 3 down.
3 down.
Be Careful What You Wish For.
Yeah, player advantage, but yeah, they lost it.
And the strikes are out on bats. Dory's already in the bats with Wiper here.
Yeah,
can't get a pick. Yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah, they were so close to Ultra Stand. Probably better just to
that was a good push though. I think that
was good.
The amount they're struggling to get forward, Be Careful What You Wish For, that is not bad.
Through 1 checkpoint at least. Be careful what you wish for coming back. That's a nice pick on the Rapid Pro from Italics on pencil.
And they're not really able to do anything. They're not really able to do anything yet though. There's no call out. You can see Italics is painted full. Call is now out. Dory's just in mid. Hey. Don't know what that was about, but FLM's now poking out the pencil. Dies to it in mid. Strikes are out.
It's the Vosty players.
It's 2v2 I think. One's a free spawn, yeah.
2 players, but
no why
Bubble Team had the caller out. Out comes the Killer Whale though, and Italics.
That's Zuka.
Italics need some help on the tower. The Zuka's out. They just need to get rid of the splash, but they're not able to.
Oh
yes, they can. It's just the Rapid Pro.
It's nearly a full wipe there on the side of full Bubble Team there. So they're protecting them pretty well so far. I think. As you can see, Italics is trying to. Italics, sorry, they're getting strikes. Pull it out on the side, and we're going to get strikes out. Push is going to be pretty big here, I think. They get a pick.
Yeah, strikes are big, and now they're going for that flank. I like this play. Can they get one? They need to get this edit.
They're not able to. They're backing
push
away.
it back at least.
They go 2 down. It's
2 down.
It's still 2 down though. It's not the end of the world. 3 down now. They're pretty staggered as well. They're going to have free reign in bats.
Yeah, Ty switches to bats, and this should be more points on the board. Ty has to drop down. They know that Nebby is up there on the splash. And this is going to be more points. They're through 2 checkpoints now, Bubble Team. This is a really good push from them. The caller is out. The strikes are out. The Zuka's out. Everything coming out.
Snowballing really hard right now for Bubble Team here. They can probably KO here. Unfortunately, Sail is in bats here.
Oh, it's just the shot.
It's just the shot. Rona's last alive. Is he going to be able to do anything? No, he backs up. Probably no, he's on tower.
Rona's living.
Wow, okay. Trades the splash as well. That's a good trade. I mean, they haven't got crab anymore.
Yeah, and Rona, I think, was called, so they're not going to lose much for that. They're so close to Zuko, actually, already. Massive push for Bubble Team. They could be taking this game, unless, be careful what you wish for, to get a big push in this final minute. The caller is out for them.
I mean, Be Careful What You Wish For has got the specials ready. They've been alive for a long time. They're already cooler. They've got 2 specials going. Strikes out. But Sail goes down on hit it. The push is going to be played. There's 2 down on the side of them. One's in bats, running forward. They can't. They have to retreat quite quickly here. What right? 3 down now. They're hard staggered. And I don't know if they can do this anymore.
Yeah, everyone in the game alive right now. And be careful what you wish for. Lost one with the slosher. They've lost two. It's another bomb splat, I think. They go down for that, but there aren't many players alive for be careful what you wish for. They're going to have to just force push this quite soon. The Rapid Pro, the edits, they need a pick somewhere. Egg is already mid.
The hammer's cancelled.
Nice direct on Dory with the hammer. And this is the final push.
Oh no, the
bombs!
The bombs!
No.
Wait, it's just the pencil alive though. It's just the pencil alive.
Yeah.
But then we need to touch tower. It's really close, but they are clinging on for dear life in this push right now.
Oh, jumping to tower.
Crab is on the tower. Wiper's close. They get the Wiper down. They've got to fight for bats here. Oh, the shot's on tower.
Rona's on tower.
Rona's on tower.
And now Ty's
on tower.
There's
two on tower.
tower.
And it's 1-1. Bubble Team take game 2, and we are going to Clan Blitz on Umami Ruins. I think the switch up for shots was a good play.
Yeah, I would agree. More pain coming out. Ty and Rona on the splatter shots for Bubble Team. And what a chaotic final push that was. It was like Bubble Team, first of all, a bit of desperation, just trying to attack the crab tank when everyone was jumping to the crab tank, so be careful what you wish for. And then I think that finished with 2 players for both teams on tower at some point, and it was just a shootout, you know. Whoever would win that one.
Yeah, that just felt like, be careful where Ashfield couldn't really keep themselves alive toward the end of the game. They were letting themselves get picked too quickly before they actually got the opportunity to retake, especially while they're on their flats. So, it was a good try. I think they just let it snowball as well, very easily. I think this can go both ways this game. I don't think this is an advantage either.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think be careful what Ashfield do need to switch though, because they've seen that they've lost to a team, to Bubble Team with double shot and Wiper. They can't. They're running double backline. They can't keep up with that kind of pace. So it absolutely got punished.
Yeah, that's basically what you were saying about just getting snowballed with 2 backlines like that. I think that's what Bubble Team did much better there. When they were called up, they were going in and they were getting the picks as well.
I think that my prediction about game 2 with what the comp might be true for game 3, where they might put Mr. Egg on range and see if they can get FLM on something like Bubble for choke on offense. But I could also just I can see them like keeping the same comp. I just don't see why they would into what they're fighting.
Yeah, I can see a change to range. Do you reckon it would be vanilla range or the CRB for Kraken?
Probably CRB. I think they need the aggression.
Yeah, Kraken on Plandex, even though you can't choose it anymore, I think it's still quite a good, it's still a really good special.
Yeah, it's Umami as well, so having something that you can just force your way through the choke is very nice. And if they go bubble as well, then maybe they'll be able to break through quite easily on offense. But we're going into game 3 here on Clan Blitz Umami Ruins. This is the tiebreaker, so whoever wins this takes the set.
Yeah. First set of Group B, and we already have the game 3. It's best of 3.
Oh, what do you say? What do I say? Same comp on the side of Bubble Team though, and my prediction was completely correct. It seems.
Yeah, double Splatling, CRB, and Splash. Okay. It is a Zinc Mini though, so that's quite fast at least.
Yeah, I was quite thinking that.
Not going to be as slow. Here we go with Clams, Umami Ruins. Both teams kind of fighting for the top.
One down on the side of Be Careful What You Wish For. It's going to snowball here.
Oh,
2
no.
down there.
That's
3 down there. 3 down on the side of to wipe on the opening.
It's a triple for
the Bubble
Ty.
Team. As they're probably going to score immediately here. They haven't got the clam economy. The range has to drop. What left now? They're going to be completely alone. It's 2 down already. Dory gets some clams in. That was a good defense actually. Inside of Be Careful What You Wish For.
Shane, there were a lot of clams there on the dome, but they weren't quite able to establish that kind of setup. So it's a nice wipe at the start, but it's only 29 points on the board. I think they definitely would have wanted more than that. And now it's kind of switched the other way. The Kraken is already in for Be Careful What You Wish For. They're set up on this dome. They have the clams and they're getting the picks as well. Only 2 alive now for Bubble Team. They have 2 power clams and the shield is up as well. This is going to be huge. Hopefully it should be. It's close to 50. That's the lead and it's still going.
They trade Dorian FLM trade, so it's going to be, Mr. A goes down. This is going to be the end of the push here. Zuka gets pick on sale as well. That's a good lead, I think. For a push like that, that is an extremely good lead for Umami.
Yeah, definitely. The bomb gets the pencil as well. I think they were able to throw the call out before that.
X going in.
Kraken just gets up before the bomb comes in, and this could be another push. That Kraken is really pushing into
2 more balls. Go in the
balls.
basket. Mr. A goes down, FLM goes down. No, this is not going to be a very long-lived push, but that is another massive haul of points for Be Careful What You Wish For. I think Bubble Team need to really stabilize here on offense. They need to just retake mid and chill for a bit.
Definitely. Italics does the good thing, picks up the pity clam, so they'll get another one. They have plenty of clams now if they are able to counter this and get their own push. But the RB mid, there gets a pick on the pencil, and now 2 go down, 3 go down for Bubble Team. It's just a shot.
They were too hasty on offense there. And also they let them run into top mid. And this might be another massive, they have loads of clams on the side of Be Careful What You Wish For. This could be another massive push.
Could be as well, and the remaining player on Bubble Team Splatter Shot just used their Zuko and didn't really get anything for it as well, so they're not going to have their special up for defense. They do have the clams.
Kraken's up, Crab's up. I think Sale needs to go and score. There's 2 more balls are going in the basket. They need 1 clam to win the game.
It's one
Nebi's
to
retreating, trying to find that clam. This
One
Drake's holding it.
to
Where you need to get a clam.
Get a
You
clam.
need a clam.
Get a clam.
1 clam and get a clam. Oh my.
No, they just want to
didn't
get the
a clam.
splats. No.
Okay. I think, you know, the game could be over right now, but, you know, they're sparing Bubble Team a tiny bit longer, I feel. This is also extremely bad for Bubble Team. They've also already used their specials. 1 ball's in, they've actually got the clams ready. Never mind, actually. Nebi dies, so we're going back into a neutral state here.
Yeah, so Be Careful What You Wish For. Not closing out the game, I definitely think they could have done, but still, they have a big lead.
Doubles duplicate to 2 in 1 shot.
Specials coming out, though. Dory Stamp goes down.
They've lost their ball. The ball's already in the basket. Dory had the ball. He died. I mean, they've got decent control here. I think. Big
Screen is dark.
Screen's dark. There you go.
There you go.
That's why I'm going to use it auto cam, I think. All right. Pretty much a skirmish in mid. 2 down on both sides here. I think they haven't got a ball yet. Dory's going in, gets a trade on Mr. Egg. I think they just need to stabilize. They're letting themselves stagger really hard right now.
Yeah, they just can't get rid of Be Careful What You Wish For players. The splash, doing some sharking, just getting, you know, at least 1 or 2 picks for it as well. That's all they need right now. Be Careful What You Wish For. Bubble Team needs such a big push. They need 4 power thams, I think, and a bit more to actually win this now. The Crab Tank comes out, does take out the Zuka just about. Could get Dory as well. No, Dory gets the stamp out. But they go down the
We go into the final minute of the game of 3 down and you lose your ball, and it's a full wipe here. That jump's going to get capped. This is not looking good for Bubble Team. Be Careful What You Wish For is already going in for another push. They get the clam in. They only need 2 clams to win the game. They need 1. That's it for Be Careful What You Wish For. Take the set against Bubble Team 2-1. I think that was the right adaptation in regards to comp. Be Careful What You Wish For that. Yeah. They learned their lesson after the second game.
Yeah, it was definitely a good switch up from Be Careful What You Wish For after they dropped game 2. But, you know, commiserations to Bubble Team as well. They made that set really entertaining. It did go to game 3.